Hello everyone and welcome back to Game Brigade. I'm your host Brian, and on this show we do reviews, previews, and playthroughs and have conversations about our favorite board games. So if you're new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button and joining the Game Brigade community. Today we are going to be talking about Terraforming Mars Ares Expedition. This is one that I have mentioned already on the Monday episode that I wanted to cover because it's an interesting game and I am a Terraforming Mars fan, I guess you would say. And I thought it would be fun to covering this and giving you my opinion whether you should be back in this game or not. If you are new to the show, we do these Kickstarter deep dives where we will cover the campaign and let you know my opinion if I think you should be back in this game. Now, I'll tell you what I'm going to be doing. Mostly. Sometimes I change my mind, but I'll be telling you what I'm going to be doing. As a reminder, we do have our Oathsworn $99 pledge giveaway still going on, which we'll be giving that away at 4,000 subscribers. I think we're currently at 3,600, so we're only 400 subscribers away from that number. So if you want to be part of that giveaway, you must be a public subscriber to this channel, and you must also hit the like button and leave a comment down below following the rules. Those rules will be mentioned later in the video. Okay, so without further ado, I guess we can just cut on over to Terraforming Mars Ares Expedition. So as of right now, at the time of this filming, it's got 14 days to go. We are 8,250 backers and $551,000. So they are doing well. And you know, it's expected to do well. Terraforming Mars already is a great game. This is the Terraforming Mars card game, and I need you to forget that Terraforming Mars already is a card game because this is the card game. And what I try to tell people when they're asking me about what is Ares Expedition, is this a game that I need to be backing? I would consider this Terraforming Mars Lite. As you can see, you still have your player board, although it's a much condensed version of it. They removed some of the win condition, like in terms of, not the win condition, but like some of the rewards, like some of the bonus scoring you can get. The objective of the game is still the same as Terraforming Mars. You're trying to make Mars habitable. You're going to be converting these territories to oceans, and they could be forests too. And you're going to be playing cards. The idea of this one, though, is that it's going to be completed in a much less time. So you're going to have to value, like, is this something that I'm going to want? Am I looking for Terraforming Mars in an hour experience? So for me personally, I am not going to be backing this game. Mostly because I'm already okay with the Terraforming Mars experience. When I play Terraforming Mars, I actually really enjoy the length of the game. I enjoy the variety of the expansions that are available for it. So it's not like it's a big deal for me to be involved in that. And if this was an expansion for Terraforming Mars and I wanted to get that copy sooner rather than later, and it had some promo pieces, then yeah, I'd be considering backing this. But I believe Terraforming Mars Ares Expedition is going to be cheaper at retail. I mean, we already know it's going to be cheaper at retail, and I'm not really that concerned about getting the 15 or so cards that they offer as Kickstarter exclusives. Although they're not technically Kickstarter exclusive, they consider them promo, which means that they are going to be available in other sources, usually through their web retailer or through some affiliate programs. So they are still available, usually between $10 and $15. So before we get too far into actually the deep dive of the campaign, I just wanted to share my thoughts up front regarding do I think this is a good back? Now, before we get that far, let's cut over here to the FAQ, because I think there's something important here that even Stronghold is basically saying, look guys, we know that this game is going to be cheaper later. And so they're talking about why aren't they discussing the pricing? And in this section right here, I thought was very interesting because I don't really ever see this very often from a publisher. In most cases, you will be able to find this game without any promo items at a lower cost through another channel, retail. This is especially true if you wait for an eventual sale, like holiday savings. So if getting the absolute lowest price is your goal, then I would suggest waiting. Kind of microaggression, kind of passive aggressive there in terms of the response. But it's true. That's the thing. It's true. If you want to get Terraforming Mars at the absolute bare bottom pricing, just wait for retail. But if you're a person who says, I love Terraforming Mars, but I wish it was just a little bit less, and I don't mind paying a little bit extra of a premium, maybe $5 or $10 more, then I think this Kickstarter might be for you, because you can get some of those promos. So let's talk about the what is included in this. You're going to get the spot UV treatment, which is nice. You're going to get the board game. You're going to get all the new dual layer player boards, which I'm very impressed. We're getting dual layer player boards now instead of the standard stuff. And they kind of already talked about like some of those upgrades in other campaigns, but the fact that they're making this more of a, like, this is the game now, is very, very nice of a change. And you're going to be getting all these cards. What I like about the cards in this one, comparatively to Terraforming Mars, is it's not just clip art from random places on the internet. It looks like they actually hired an artist and said, we want you to make some art for our game. So the cards look great. You can see here's an example. And if you've seen Terraforming Mars cards, these just completely blow them away. And you're going to see very similar cards to the original game. You're going to see the same factions and corporations, because the game is still using the same motifs than the first game. It's just changing the mechanics a little bit around to make it a little bit more streamlined and quicker to play. So we're going to now cut on down to the, I guess I could talk about this too. Here's the milestones. These are the daily unlocks. So every Terraforming Mars game that I've at least backed has not done any monetary based rewards for stretch goals. They usually do daily unlocks, usually between like 15 and 20 daily unlocks. Obviously this one's a shorter campaign, so expect maybe around 15. And they just do these milestones. They give you an extra promo card. Not terribly exciting, and you'll notice that they tag it with promo, not Kickstarter exclusive, because these will be available, as I've already mentioned, in affiliate programs. So take note of that. Okay, so here we are at the base game. $39 is what they're listing it here. We don't know what the MSRP is going to be, but I could easily see this game being between $25 and $35 at retail. So somewhere between there is what I would suspect. So it's not like it's terribly far off. The biggest thing when you're considering this is that you're going to have to consider shipping tacked on to the experience, because this $40 plus say $11 in shipping, now you're considering it's a $50 game compared to the getting it retail for maybe $30 with free shipping. I think that's the biggest difference that we're considering here when we're talking about this game. I also want to note that they talk about they're changing something up here with the pledge manager. So they mentioned the add-ons, so we're going to scroll on down here to the add-ons, and I think it might have been an update number 2. They talk about the add-ons here in this section, and they're basically making this point right here, that prices will increase for add-ons after the end of the Kickstarter campaign. So if you are looking to get any of these custom card sleeves, if you're looking to get any of these metal resource cubes or the neoprene mats, if that's something you are definitely considering buying, if you put them in the add-on section here in Kickstarter, so when you click back this project and say what add-ons do you want, you select them there. That is the way to do it, because if you go to the pledge manager, they're going to be more expensive. How much? I don't know. They're probably not going to tell us until the pledge manager launches, obviously, but it's enough that makes you consider it. Which kind of stinks about this is, personally for me, I like to keep as much money in my pocket until the pledge manager, and then I could really decide when the PM is open, because then you can calculate your shipping costs and you can see everything kind of more up front in terms of deciding your total overall costs. This method is basically forcing your hand, saying you got to give us the money up front, and then you can decide later if you want to do even more add-ons, which could be more expensive. Not really totally my jam, but I understand what they're doing, because in this they mentioned that the idea is that they're trying to get to production quicker, and so instead of having people sit around for a long time, they want everyone to have their selections made immediately so they can get the shipping orders to their production team, and they can start producing copies and get your games quicker than, say, a year. So that's the idea behind it. So we're going to scroll on down here to the shipping, because this is where I mentioned that $11 cost for Ares Expedition for US. Obviously, it's more expensive for anyone else in the rest of the world, unfortunately. So please take note of this chart. Now, I have scoured this entire shipping area looking for anything about VAT for the EU people. And unfortunately, the only thing I can see is down here. They don't specifically call out VAT, but they do say that EU, UK people, there could be additional taxes that you may have to be aware of, and that you need to be responsible for those in shipping. So I tried my hardest to see if there's anything more concrete, but from what I can tell, I think VAT is not included in this. I could be wrong. If someone knows, please leave it in the comment section down below and I'll pin your comment. But from what I can tell, there may be additional duties and or fees charged by your country's government agency and or shipping partners. Those fees are solely responsibility, and we can neither cancel a ship pledge nor will we pay those fees. So just want to make sure people are aware of that, because that has been a hot topic item. We're going to go ahead and fade. We faded to black. I didn't mean to do that. So welcome to Content Creation 101. Okay, so that is Terraforming Mars Ares Expedition. So right off the bat, do I want the game? Yes, I do. I'll probably wait for retail. Do I think it's a bad back, and would I judge you for backing it? Not at all. I don't think it's a bad back. I just think you need to make sure that the game is what you want. There's obviously nearly 9,000 people that want this game, and I think it's going to be a very, very solid experience and game for people. I just don't necessarily think I need it right away at the cost of a Kickstart. You know, I don't think I need to pay that extra $20 premium when I can wait, you know, maybe a year and pick up the game at a holiday sale and then still get to enjoy it. I'm still waiting on my Terraforming Mars big box, so that right now is my Terraforming Mars experience that's hopefully on the way soon. So personally, I'm holding off on Ares Expedition. Do I think it's a bad back? I don't think it's a good value, but I don't think it's a bad value. I think it's just an okay decision. Really value the promos and see if that's something that you're going to really need. Personally, I think I'll live without the 15 extra cards. I don't think it's that big of a deal. So this is Brian from Game Brigade. If you guys like this episode, you know what to do. Please hit that subscribe button and hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. If you are still here for the Kickstarter Oathsworn giveaway, you're going to leave a hashtag Ares Expedition in your comment down below and let me know what you guys are doing with this Kickstarter. I would love to know more. If you guys also really want to support the channel, it would be really helpful if you took a look at the Patreon link down below. Your support is what keeps me as a free, unbiased content reviewer to give you the opinions that matter to you to help you guys make your decisions, whether it be retail games or Kickstarters, anything. Please check out the pledge levels down there in terms of my patrons. I really tried to make it kind of fun and exciting for you guys to pick a level that might be more exciting for you or give you the kind of the connection with me, because there are some more personal touches to that. So take a look at it. The link is down below, and I'll just wait for you to click it. I'm waiting. All right, thank you. Anyways, that's Brian. I'll talk to you all very soon.